Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. Alright, let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and all the he say, she say talk. Well, just he say, he say. No, don't got too much female staff there. But anyway, you get the point. Let's talk about all this confusion going on with the Eagles and Carson Wentz and stuff and all of this. I want to just say the Eagles, I'm glad for them. Won their first Super Bowl and beat the Patriots doing it. Won their first Super Bowl, beat the Patriots doing it. Took down the straight beast of the NFL. Only them and the Giants did it. Giants twice, Eagles once. And they lost to the Patriots. Not the same team. Like, it wasn't the same players playing. But it was still the Eagles organization that took down the Patriots the second opportunity they got to play them. So I got respect for the Eagles franchise, the organization, all of that, because they were able to get it done against the Patriots, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. They were able to get it done, okay? But with that being said, the Eagles have gotten way too ahead of themselves, trying to act like that they're they have this high standard of winning, man. All right, Eagles should be happy with what they get as far as them getting good players and having star quarterbacks or running backs, defense, anybody who it is. Eagles should be happy with what they get, not trying to run around acting like they're one of the dynasty teams. Now, because they beat the Patriots, I understand. After beating the Beast, I know that you have some type of status to hold. When you're the only one of the only out of the two teams that beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, you got a status to hold, okay? So I get that they're still trying to do their best, but please, Eagles, whole entire organization, let's stop acting like that y'all are held at this such high standard that you just gotta shift and move around all your players if it doesn't work. Like Jalen Hurts already being told, now you gotta work for your position no matter what you do or where you go. But for Jalen Hurts to already be getting told that, already seeing that they might try to draft a quarterback in a sixth round or something, and, it's not still guaranteed if he's going to start or not. It's crazy after he already won games last season when he started and basically was told that he's going to get that position, and now it's not for sure. Kind of like the same situation on the Miami Dolphins with Ryan Fitzpatrick and Tua. Okay? So it's like, I get that you doing that, but at the same time, just not good. Like, you can't be doing that to players, guaranteeing them one day and then, having them second guess the next. And I think this is a big problem and a reason why Carson Wentz had there. Now, I never thought Carson Wentz was that quarterback how people made him to be. All right, I never thought he was that. I say he's a good enough quarterback. He is a good enough quarterback to get to the playoffs. I don't know about winning a Super Bowl. Okay, I don't know about winning a Super Bowl, but he is a good enough quarterback to at least get to the playoffs. And I think this was a big thing with them. They didn't care about Carson Wentz because he's not the one that delivered the Super Bowl. And Nick Foles is the one that did it. And that's why they gave Nick Foles the love, and he got it. He earned it. He took them to the Super Bowl, beat the Patriots next year, took over when they were 5-6, and made them get to the playoffs and lost to the Saints. Okay, so he earned it. But that's a problem they probably had right there because the Eagles are trying to act like they're held at such high standards. All right, on one side, they say that Carson Wentz was acting like the big bad wolf of the locker room, but on the other hand, you always got to look at, uh, the coaches too and the owners too on that side, and you got to say, is it really them or are y'all just trying to act? Is it really the players? Is it really this player? Or is it y'all are just trying to all of a sudden now become this dynasty franchise, so you're over pressuring players, okay? And I can understand if you know they if you want to start talking about the Eagles as a whole. If you want to start talking about the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles as a whole, before the Super Bowl started, and you just talk about the NFL period, okay, the Eagles are better than a lot of teams. If you want to start talking about championships that way, they had more success than a lot of teams that way. They went to 3 consecutive championships, NFL championships, lost the first one, won the second two, and then won a third one about 10 years later, okay? Before Super Bowls ever even existed. And a Super Bowl that they won, they beat the team that has the most championships, Super Bowls, and just NFL championships included, which is the Green Bay Packers. They beat the Green Bay Packers when they did it. But that's before Super Bowl started. If you want to talk about them like that, the Eagles should get a lot more respect, and they should be held at a higher standard than what they are. Okay, but if we're just talking about Super Bowls like most people do, the Eagles, stop it. Stop acting like you're this high standard football team that just has to win. You went to a Super Bowl in 1981. You lost to the Oakland Raiders. You didn't get back to the Super Bowl for about 22 years. You lose to the Patriots, and then you don't get back to your third Super Bowl until 14 years later. And then you beat the Patriots, okay? So your first Super Bowl after how many years of when the Super Bowl started, you just get the first one of in 4 years ago. You just get the first Super Bowl, 4 years ago, and now the Eagles are acting like they must win every season. And if that's how the players and coaches are acting, I get it. You should want to win because, like I said, it's a high standard you put for yourself after beating the Patriots. But don't try to start acting like that. That one bad season and you got to get a player out of here just because he has one bad season. Now, I don't think Carson Wentz will go to the Colts and do any better. People, you seen that video. A lot of people obviously didn't like it. I don't think he'll do better. I don't think he is this star quarterback, not superstar quarterback like people say he is. I do think he can get to the playoffs, but I don't think he can win a Super Bowl. But we'll see. A lot of people didn't like that. But the thing is that I'm seeing that the Eagles also might have a piece of why Carson Wentz maybe was portrayed the way that he is. And it's because of these reasons that the owners and the coaches of the Eagles are trying to have for the standard they're trying to have for their players, okay? Which is not, and I'm not just saying this because the Steelers have 6 Super Bowls, and y'all know that's my team. I would say this if it was them or not, any team, okay? The only teams that have pressure of winning are the Steelers, tied with the Patriots at 6 Super Bowls, the 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, and the Green Bay Packers, okay? 6 Super Bowls to try to become the first one to get 7. 5 Super Bowls to try to tie up with 6. And the Giants and the Green Bay Packers, who have 4 Super Bowls, to try to get in that 5th spot to see if they can get to a 6th Super Bowl after that before the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys, who've been stuck at 5 Super Bowls for years. And now the Steelers have came back and passed them, and the Patriots took it over for 20 seasons and tied it all the way up with the Steelers. Okay, so those are the only teams that are really expected to win every season. Okay, when other teams win, if you got 3 Super Bowls or pretty much less at this point, nobody's expecting that team to win. Even their fans isn't expecting their team to win. The Kansas City Chiefs are more than happy with what they accomplished. Kansas City is a whole organization. Even them losing the Super Bowl, I'm telling you, the Kansas City Chiefs are happy. They're not happy they lost, but they're happy for experiencing what they experienced in these past 3 seasons. AFC Championship, back-to-back Super Bowls, and won one of those Super Bowls, okay? And now have 2 Super Bowls. Not sitting here just getting their second Super Bowl after 50-something years and, going hard on their players because they think they're so expected to just come out and become this dynasty in a couple years. Like, just not going to happen. All right. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, get in the comment section, man. Peace.